Jungkook, please. I can't lose you. Please, let me fix this. Let me explain, Taehyung urges, his words hanging in the air like a fragile hope, but his actions speak of a desperation that borders on ruthless. Jungkook, gasping for breath amid his tears, is torn between the familiarity of Taehyung's touch and the searing pain of betrayal. Don't touch me, he cries, his attempts at pushing Taehyung away growing more desperate. Finally, the elevator arrives at the first floor, and the doors begin to open. But Taehyung, unwilling to let go, presses the close button again, desperate to keep Jungkook from slipping away. In a last-ditch effort, the man forcefully pulls Jungkook towards him, the physical connection wrought with desperation. The boy, still reeling from the pain, cries out and tries unsuccessfully to push him away. Let me go, Taehyung. Just let me go, he cries, his voice cracking. The elevator doors open again. The lobby outside the elevator stretches before them. Jungkook, please, just listen. We can figure this out. Please, don't go like this. Please, just listen. Jungkook, his heart aching, continues to cry, his attempts to escape Taehyung's hold growing more frantic. Let me go, Taehyung. I can't do this anymore. Just let me go. His voice trembles with pain. As Jungkook manages to slip away from his grasp, he bolts out of the elevator, tearing through the hotel lobby with hurried steps, the cold echo of his breath matching the palpable tension in the air. Taehyung, fueled by a desperate determination, chases after him, the crisp night air hitting them as they spill onto the street. Finally catching up with him, he suddenly grabs the boy again, pinning him back against him, and Jungkook keeps trying to break free and his crying never stops. Please, baby, please, just listen. We can figure this out, okay? Don't go like this. Please, just listen to me. The street glow catches the tear stains on Jungkook's face, his expression a mix of sorrow and defiance. Listen? To what, Taehyung? More empty words? I've had enough, he retorts, the bitterness lacing his words matching the frosty air around them. The street becomes a stage for their emotional confrontation. Taehyung, hands reaching out, implores and cradles a bursting boy in his arms, ignoring the people casting startled glances at them, a grimace of pain contorting his face as Jungkook attempts to break free continue unabated. Love, I messed up. I know I hurt you, but we can work through this. Please, don't go. Let me explain. Please, I need you, Taehyung confesses, his voice laden with a raw plea. His eyes reflect the sincerity of his words, hoping against hope for Jungkook to understand. The boy, his face covered in tears, tries to hide the broken pieces of his heart through the loud sobs. Need me, Taehyung? I thought I was just another. Your little game, he retorts, a bitter edge to his words. His attempts to push Taehyung away are met with a relentless hold, the struggle intensifying. The echoes of their strained connection reverberate in the street. Turns out you have quite the collection of. Huh? Do I get a special place in the discard pile? His voice wavers, a mixture of pain and bitterness. Taehyung, desperation deepening, pleads. Please, baby, it's not like that. You mean more to me than you know. Please, give me a chance to make things right. Please? Please, Jungkook, desperately seizing his attempts to escape the man's grasp, lowers his head in response with a bitter smile. Make things right? You've already made them perfectly clear. I was just another play for you, right? Until something shiny took your attention, Taehyung loosens his grip, turning Jungkook around to face him. And when he finds nothing but emptiness and pain in his eyes, something inside him cracks. You're not just a play. You're everything to me. Please, God, I need you, love. Jungkook, the pain behind his eyes betraying him, quips with a painful smile. Well, Taehyung, if I'm everything, you've got quite the habit of treating everything like it's nothing. Taehyung, unable to bear seeing his boy in such anguish, pleads once more. Please, just stay. I can't bear to see you hurt. Jungkook, torn between the things he once felt and the pain he's enduring, whispers with a quivering voice. Then don't hurt me. I can't. It's too much. I'll do anything, love. Anything to make this right. Just please, stay. As Jungkook steps back from his loosened grip, he confronts the man with a mixture of pain and frustration. All you do is hurt me, again and again. It's just not fair, he says, his voice breaking with each word. I still have marks and bruises on my body from your roughness. Taehyung, Jungkook cries out, the words carrying the weight of every hurtful moment. His vulnerability laid bare. And what? You've already found yourself a new. It's just not fair. The street feels smaller, suffocating, as Jungkook continues to pour out his hurt. I bear the traces of hands, and you've already found someone new too. He pauses, the bitterness evident in his tone. Replace me. Like after you're ruined, you just needed a new one. Amidst the dimly lit street, Jungkook's sobs intensify. Tears streaming down his face, and he chokes out. It's like that night meant nothing to you. Like everything you did to me didn't even matter. The weight of those words hangs heavily in the air, the echoes reverberating through the quiet street. Jungkook's vulnerability is palpable as he continues. You don't even care about what you did to me, Taehyung. His desperation turning to frustration, screams out. You left me. After that night, you just cut me off, left you? You destroyed me that night, Taehyung. I had no choice but to cut you off. It was the only way I could survive the aftermath of your actions. Jungkook, his eyes widening at the accusation, retorts with a mixture of disbelief and pain. The air between them crackles with tension as their voices echo through the quiet street. No. No, please, love. No, you left me, and Jungkook, his eyes narrowing in a mix of frustration and hurt, fires back. So now it's my fault? After everything you did to me, now I'm the one to blame. Taehyung, grappling with the reality of his actions, stammers. No, Jungkook, it's not about blame. It's just, but Jungkook, cutting him off with a bitter laugh, retorts. It's always about something else with you, isn't it? You hurt me, Taehyung, physically, and now you're trying to twist it around like it's my fault. Jungkook's voice changes with bitterness. A sob comes out of him. I went through with your roughness, your cruelty, and for what? To be blamed for the wreckage you left behind. Cookie, it's not. No, Taehyung. Don't you dare twist this into something it's not. The boy cuts in, his gaze unwavering. Did you? I let you do this to me. And you left me with every bruise on my body for someone new. The street, caught in the crossfire of their emotional turmoil, seems to hold its breath as Jungkook confronts the man who was once the center of his miserable life. And now you play the victim, acting like I'm the one who just abandoned you. The boy scoffs, his pain transforming into a hardened resolve. I left to save myself, Taehyung. Because you're destroying me with your hands. The boy's voice, a bitter symphony accompanied by stifled sobs, slices through the tense air. You never told me what you were about to do to me, Taehyung. I was in the dark, and you were just too damn right. Taehyung, confusion clouding his features, tries to make sense of the sudden tension. Love. I thought everything was fine between us. We both seemed to enjoy what was happening. And Jungkook, a mixture of frustration and disappointment in his eyes, smiles brokenly. It's not just about what happened in the moment. It's about communication, about understanding each other's boundaries and fears. About asking if I'm okay. And you just took it all from me. I never meant to hurt you. Never, love. I'm so sorry. Please? I'm so sorry, Taehyung whispers, his voice a desperate please. But Jungkook only shakes his head. But you did, Taehyung. You hurt me. You know, maybe your wife was right after all. Maybe I was never more than a toy for you. In the dim glow of the hotel lights, Jungkook steps back, putting physical distance between them. The night air thickens with unspoken tension as he raises his hand, signaling for a passing taxi. Its yellow color pierces through the darkness, and the cab gracefully glides to a stop at the curb. We can't keep going on like this, Taehyung. I want to stop it. The man, a hint of desperation in his eyes, steps forward. No, love, please, don't do this. Please, stay. Please just let me go, the boy cries, feeling his heart tearing apart. I need some breathing room, some time away from all of this chaos. Away from you, Jungkook, please? Please? I need you. Don't leave like this, the man's voice cracking. Jungkook turns to face him, a mixture of sorrow and resolve in his gaze. Taehyung, we've tried. I think it's time for me to move on. I don't want to see you ever again. As the boy settles into the taxi and the door closes with a soft thud, he steals a final glance at Taehyung through the window. The city lights cast a melancholic glow on his face, revealing the lines of pain etched in his features. His eyes, once filled with warmth, now betray the sorrow of a heart. The engine hums to life, and the taxi glides away, carrying Jungkook into the night. The streetlights flicker above, casting fleeting shadows on his face as he stares back at the man he once held so close. In that final stolen moment, the weight of his decision bears down on him, and the reflective glass mirrors the agony of a feeling that couldn't find its way back. As the taxi carries the boy away, as far from Taehyung as possible, his phone buzzes in his pocket, signaling an incoming notification. He retrieves it, his heart heavy with the residue of the emotional exchange. The screen illuminates, revealing a message from the bank, indicating that his account has been topped up by a substantial amount, a promised 40,000. His brows furrow in confusion, and just as he begins to process the realization, another message pops up from an unknown number. Unknown, impressive act, Jungkook. Consider it a parting gift. Your exit should be a little more comfortable now. The irony of the choice of words isn't lost on him. Exit, a gift wrapped in the shards of his own heart.